everybody. It's Zero here. We're putting on Diablo 3, and we're going to play this out and get to GR 70. Oh, woo! It's going to be fun. Now, I don't know how many Greater Rift Stones I have, but I assumed I was going to have quite a few, and I didn't realize I had 19, so we're going to be going into this headstrong with no problem. No questions asked. Come on, game. Load it up. Okay. Now, I remember that I'm using an extra to survive. I remember to bring about my the thing that hurts me right is not remembering these enemies. Yeah. Reason. All right. Yeah, it really just kind of flows through the enemies with that one. Now I have a cooldown on my scapegoats.
Give it more time.
Yeah, I gotta wait. Keep on ransacking. Nice. Really getting through this level. I wasn't really half expecting it to be so fast.
I must wait.
Was right already, Paragon. Right. Hurry up. Gotta find another. Alright, 49 kills.
Not enough essence. Where am I going? This way. I must wait.
Super quick, no problems. Now, I don't know how long we're going to be on. Try to get a good distance. recommendation or an idea ahead of time, hop in and
I
say
need
what's up.
essence.
I'll take it all into consideration for the next stream. Or if it's something that pertains to this game, we can, try it out now. However, if you're planning on just telling me to take off all of my gear and see how far I get from now to then, I don't know how good that is. I don't think I'm going to live very long if I take off all my gear.
The Rift Guardian.
Yeah, I didn't think twice that was going to go exactly like it did.
You have a gem?
Bane of the Stricken. Each attack you make against an enemy increases your damage it takes from your attacks by 0.8%. That will be incredible. Okay. Gain 25% increased damage against bosses and Rift Guardians. Okay then. So you're just all about that then. We're gonna keep on working on what we have, but that is going to be the next when we get another piece of jewelry with a socket in it. If we get our necklace to have a socket in it, which would be well
Excellent.
I understand so much more now.
I'm glad you think so, dude. That is gonna be definitely obstructive. GR66. Let's see if we can just run it up. If we can just run it up right off rip. I mean, our stream goal for right now is just to hit GR7. So if we can hit that in the first 5 minutes, that would be cool. We can just work on everything else. We can do some bounties, try and get a world ranger, do some bounties.
Give it more time.
Work on it if we can.
My essence is too low. I have long waited for this knowledge. That needs to recharge.
So far, it's taken a lot of blowback.
No longer. Not
Going
enough
down
essence.
Now we're relying on the levels.
That needs to recharge. You will make a fine course.
Oh, wrong way. 103 kills. It's not bad, but it's not great. Went the wrong way again. Totally obstructive.
That needs to recharge. Not enough essence. I must wait.
I bet you guys wish that you were like valuable. Talk about having
My master would take pride in this.
Not many feelings better than summoning an entire group and stunning them and killing them before they even had a chance to move. They came and died before they could even move. All right.
That needs to recharge. Give it more time. Give it more time. My master would take pride in this. I must wait.
The Rift Guardian has arrived.
Okay.
I must wait. My essence is too low.
Good deal. Died before he had a chance to ruin it for me.
I'm skilled at clarifying.
Mutilation guard. Gain 10% melee damage reduction. Okay. That's not bad. Your damage against everything. Gain 20% anything for 57 seconds. Okay. We're gonna keep on going with the Bane of the Trap until it's no longer 100%. Because it just goes up 0.3% every time I level it. That's 1.2%
The
every win.
ancients would be proud.
My input grows.
I'm proud to. I think I'm doing a good job. Even if nobody else is, I think I'm doing a good job. And I guess that's what's important. Okay, yeah, that's right. Flesh Terror, it's just good. Heals 4% of missing life. Attacks slay enemies. The Curse Scythe Rune, Grim Scythe by 100%. Oh, we have that equipped. And that's the only new ones we have. Oh, and Ancient and Arius' Will, which was the bone armor skill, doing incredible amounts of damage at all times. In which case, even with the way that I'm running it now, granted the Simulacrums won't have all the runes, and its refresh won't be, I mean, it just sounds like it would be great. That's incredible. A new Trigul piece and a Mantle of Channeling. That would be really good when I start using something like Siphon Blood, because that's the only one that it really benefits. Other than the reduced damage by 25%. When Land of the Dead expires, you are granted 50 stacks of Macabre Knowledge. Macabre Knowledge increases the damage of Corpse Lamps and Corpse Explosion by 151%. I know there's a set that really benefits. Ancient Parthon Defenders. Each stunned enemy within 25 yards reduces your damage taken by 9%. Okay. Litany of the Undaunted in the Wailing Host. Well, this is your only set item. It's a set item piece thing. But I use sets, so that's not going to benefit us. And what? Use this item and select a level 70 equipable non-crafted legendary item to sanctify it. This item is destroyed in the process. What? Okay then? don't know what to make of that exactly. Pox folds, that only helps my some of my special items. What are we talking about here, buddy? Yo, that's strange. What's so strange, Moody? I'm trying to figure. I am really wanting to get my hands on a specific scythe. How you doing, buddy? We're gonna get rid of the litany of the undaunted because I do use sets, so that's never gonna help me. Ancient defenders don't help me. Prevent all arcane damage taken and heal yourself. I'm not gonna do that. Flesh Terror is only good. Mantle of Channeling we're keeping. Most of these are Johnstones we're keeping. Pragul I've already put in the Kanai Cube. And do we have a scythe in there for the rest of them? No. The rest of these are going in the stack. Because they will come in handy later. And we're going to put the Mantle of Channeling in the Kanai Cube. Most indubitably. We're going to get rid of one of the... Actually, we can change the Inariuses into another set piece if we choose to later. We're really starting to get these Tragul pieces up, though. And that's Blood Rush and Siphon Blood. Gain the effect of every rune. Your life-spending abilities no longer cost essence. While at full health, your healing is added to your max health. And life-spending abilities deal a ton damage. Okay. But we only have 1, 2... I think that's it. Yeah, we only have 2 pieces for that set. Okay. That sounds good. We're going to go ahead and check this. The Johnstone we need to put in the stack too. There is a set that will use that later. But we need to come over here and make us a scythe. We only need a one-handed scythe. Oh, we don't have any Death Breath, do we? No, we don't. Because we need to do bounties in order to get Death's Breath. Okay. So, we're gonna see Kadala, and we have a bunch of stuff to get from Kadala. Are you gonna give me the item that I want?
I cannot afford that.
Of course you're not. I didn't think you would. You never give me what I want. 16% chance to smite enemies, and Monster Hunter. It's actually a really good Monster Hunter, but I need the ability of my current weapon. So, we're gonna get rid of them. Heal all of that. Let's go visit the last rites to see what we need for our next bout. Oh, okay. We need Heart of Idols and stuff. Those will be easy for us to get. We can get those in probably the next couple of minutes. Because I want us to use that Crucible in the next couple of minutes.
By the grace of the ancients, may your soul be warmed and brought to glory in
now,
righteousness.
these special items that I picked up are Infernal Machines. They open up Uber bosses. And you'll see about those here in just a second. Uber Diablo. He's more of a pain than the other. Not much of a pain, obviously, because we completely ransacked him into nothingness. Bombarded him into oblivion. We taught him exactly who his daddy is. Now we're gonna go.
My essence is too low.
Unfortunately, we have some skeletons to figure out how to die. Wait, did we get the item from this area? Okay, yeah.
I need to go
I
back.
believe so. So we're going to go ahead and exit this one, and we're going to open up the next one. These Uber bosses are easy. We're only on Torment 2, so it's not too much of a challenge.
I need essence.
Obviously, that wouldn't be too much of a challenge, though, because I was doing Torment 14. Just doing greater rifts. But we only have one left. Home boss before he legitimately spawned in. That's bananas. And we have all of the parts to upgrade into one more spot. So we have to figure out which one. Double the amounts of death breath, critical hit resource, double the amount of bounty cash, progress from Nephilim and greater rifts, reduce damage taken. So it's really between these two, because I want the double death breath, but I also want to double the bounties, because that'll increase chances of other things. Reaper's wraps. Oh, we can make those right now. That's not going to take us long. Yeah, right here. Man, that's pricey.
Cheerio. It's been interesting for me.
There we go. And Forgotten Soul. Blood Shards 1100. That one's going to be tricky. But we're going to do the bounties for this area real quick. It shouldn't take us very long. And maybe we'll catch a couple legendaries along the way. Maybe I'll actually get the one.
My essence is too low. I must wait.
Alright, we need to come into this area here.
The night embraces you.
Oh, there's a goblin around.
Enemies defy all reason.
Where is he? We didn't really have a whole lot, but now we have to kill Captain Cage real quick. Enmity fulfilled.
Give it more time.
Oh man, imagine if we were in a small area or a goblin.
Give it more time. My essence is too low. That needs to recharge. Give it more time.
Night embraces you.
We're telling stories about that for a while.
Man has blessed me. Do not fear the end.
I could easily upgrade my torment. Making some items a lot easier to receive. But we have to actually get there first.
I am carrying too much. I am returning to
Time to
town.
return to town. Already, man. Get rid of all that. What items do we have now? We have 9. Go ahead and identify it. Put it away. Angelic Crucible. I did not know that that was the seasons that we're on.
I need essence.
This world can abide you no longer.
All of these goodies. And now we can kill Queen Erine. That's going to be our next mission. Get this bounty taken out. We're already 1 of 5 done. So we're not really running too slow.
Your death nears.
I must wait.
Fine, you go ahead and wait all you want. Where's
Decay and rot.
got some experience gains? The biggest problem I'm having is the fact that I get lost way too easily.
Give it more time. That needs to recharge.
This world can abide you no longer.
Not enough essence.
Alright. And we've been gaining tons of death breath. Now we have to kill Tiffany. Tiffany.
I hear something.
standing still.
Decay and rot.
That needs to recharge.
For a long fight!
You will make a fine corpse.
89 out of 100 kills. 100 kills already. We only have 100.
All must serve the battle.
Now we gotta complete the Eternal War. Expecting that to warm up.
We're cut off. They'll be upon us at any moment. Stand firm, brothers, and they will sing of our valor through the ages. The enemy is here for glory!
I am overcome with an odd feeling. We are not the first to have fought this skirmish.
Yeah, we're probably not going to be the last either, because I'm sure there is a bunch of people that are going to be interested in doing that mission.
A fetid, pallid malaise has fallen over the manor we now call home. Young Albrecht seems to be enjoying himself in our new home, however. Perhaps I am simply suffering from an imbalance
Give
of
it more
humors
time.
brought on by the recent change of climate.
I must wait.
Wow, his death is quick.
The night embraces you.
And we got that done.
Beckons.
Give it more time.
The night embraces you.
That needs to
Make a fine
recharge.
corpse.
I must wait.
This world can abide you no longer.
I am carrying too much.
I need to go back.
Alright, time to go back to town already? Phooey. I got an idea of it. Drop all that off.
The world you have finished.
Oh, that's close.
Hello there. What? I didn't even know I had that thing.
Okay. No! Not what I wanted.
You look like you could use a new item of...
No. Oh, 1,100 soul shards. And I got... trimmings. Okay. I got a lot of meh. Even that way around, I only got a lot of meh. Not great, but... Freeze deflection, flavor of time... Okay. Meh. Meh at best. We're gonna get rid of all that. It's only better in theory. And none of them actually help me. So we are sitting on only 18 death breath. You want to know something cool? That we still have not unlocked the Ring of Royal Grandeur, which we're going to need soon, and there's only one place to receive it. That's from Act 1 down. Still need 11. Do we even have... Oh, we have access to 1,100. We could keep trying. There's no harm in that. We're still winning. I just want to put that crucible to use, but I want to put it to use on a weapon that I know that I'm gonna want. In fact, actually, I have a weapon that I want. Let me get that crucible back out. Let me see if I can do this. Only a thought. Oh, it's any item. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Enemies... Oh, it's like it makes it an ancient legendary. Constantly assaulted by the... Enemies within 50 yards are constantly assaulted by the army of dead. Unconventional warfare while this item is equipped. Edition 7. Okay, so I can... Hold up. You affect my Summacrums and my Bone Spear. That means that you don't actually affect my Grim Scythe. So Grim Scythe is only effective secondary skills now is it is. So we can put that on Blood Nova. We can equip. We have a Scythe of the Cycle already on. So that's all that matters. So long as we're using that. And we can come to the Kanai Cube. Extract legendary power. We were going to end up having to do this anyhow. Blood-Tide Blade.
But when has that stopped you?
so now we're not using Grim Scythe. Because again, this doesn't do anything with my Grim Scythe. It's only involving my Bone Spear. So we need to be doing
He was my
something
father.
that actually
Maybe you've heard of it.
involves my... Okay. 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 Bone Armor will help. Death Nova. Siphon Blood. Simulchromes. Blood Rush. We're not going to get the same benefits that we want, but we're getting
Anything can
benefits. Yeah, I didn't expect
Such a brave soul.
Go ahead and put up the Ledger's Disdain. Because we're gonna do a thing. And it's really just a shot in the dark to see if it'll really work.
Are you strong enough to survive the...
Because there's no promise here.
Give it more time.
Kind of. My brain didn't work smart. Because my set involves Bone Spear. I got rid of Bone Spear. So I have to have Bone Spear. So I'll have to get rid of my Blood Rush for my Death Nova. So I can't run fast anymore. So that I can use my right trigger for my Bone Spear, and that makes the Steward's Greaves unusable. So generation and damage is increased by 25% while moving, and decrease your resource generation and damage is increased while moving, and decreased by while standing still. Oh, that's backwards, dudes. Backwards. I don't need that. I need armor pieces though. Corpse Lance. Now, I'm not using Corpse Lance. I'm using Bone Spear. It's different. It's different. Primary skills. But my primary skill is not the one that's doing all the damages. That's... Aha! You deal 25%. That makes that useful. And I said earlier that that was what was going to happen, is that was going in the not cube anyway. Come on, put it on the right item. There we go. Let's try this again. Because I think that I got this organized more properly. Oh, wrong button. All because I don't have that...
Development.
Give it more time. Give it more time.
I understand so much more.
Should have run when they had the chance.
It's gonna take so long.
My essence I must wait. I must wait.
All must serve the cycle.
I must wait.
My insight grows. Your death nears.
See, possible.
I must wait.
Forever.
I must wait.
This world can abide you no longer. My power has grown. Do not fear. My master would take pride in this.
I can't do that.
The Rift God.
like I said before, it's
What?
possible, not very probable. Each hit done now increases healing received by 1% for 5 seconds, stacks up to 10 times. That would be good for me too. But I can only have so many on at a time.
I am returning to town.
I grow.
Grow stronger within you.
That was cool to be able to check out and all, but just the fact that in all of the gear that I've been picking up is just horrible. Not stuff that I can even consider useful.
Are you ready? Steal. I cannot afford that.
Don't you miss me? Just a little?
I hear something stirring in the distance. These creatures won't go down easy.
You will make a fine corpse.
Okay, now my skill, unconventional warfare skill. Skeletons will rise from the ground and attack random targets. Summons a massive army of death to pummel the targeted location. That skill may be good for a certain build, but that's not gonna help me any. Not for how I play. Is there anything that benefits me when Army of the Dead is active? You cannot lose life after using... Oh. Cannot occur more than once every 60 seconds. Otherwise, that would be completely broken because then Land of the Dead is just constantly active and I can't die. I could get to infinite GRs. It doesn't matter because nothing can hit me. Could hurt me, but it only affects every 60 seconds, so that doesn't do me any good. And no. None of these really benefit that skill at all, and I haven't come across anything that benefits it. So, I don't really know. Oh my god. Another kill Queen Air Name mission? Oh my goodness. Each hit done increases healing received by 1%. Okay, we've been over that.
The night
Oh well, we'll just go for it. In which case, I am really glad that we did.
your death nears.
We got then. We're getting into the next location here in just another second.
Do not fear the end.
Like Chica. Now the goal still remains. It's level 70 before we log off.
Death near.
I really didn't think there was going to be together as well.
You will make a fine score. Lots of death. I am injured. Grave beckons. I am carrying too much. I need to go back.
Okay. Go back to town real quick since we're carrying too much. And first, we'll go ahead and see about upgrading items. Wow, we have a lot of Death's Breath. Let's see if we can upgrade this one here, Scythe. Of course, it's another Scythe of the Cycle. Do we have another one? Yes, we have another one. And Funerary Pick. Awesome. Great. Thank you. Appreciated. We're going to hold on to that. We're not going to put it on because it Siphon Blood drains blood from 2 additional targets. Nice. Each target takes 262% increased damage from you unless there is only one target. Nice. Then it gains double the increased damage. Nice. The bonus from Siphon Blood Power Shift is now 20% per stack and benefits all skills. Extra nice. Everything about that's great. But it's weak and we can make it better soon enough, I hope. And maybe we can make another. No, I didn't think we would. And now we're out of Death's Breath. So we're going to put that away. Because as incredible as that is, it's not going to help us out right now. but it will help us out soon. So it's good to keep in the back burner. Danita's Revenge Vault gains the effect of the Rattling Roll rune. I don't know anything about the Demon Hunter, so that does me no good. Yeah. Blackthorn's Duncraig Cross. It's basic. Summons shadow clones to aid you when you stun enemies. This effect may occur at once every 30 seconds. Okay. Lyric Signet, it's bonus experience and some goodies. So, not great. Otherwise, nothing was great. Wow. Only thing that came good was the funerary pick, and we received that as a drop from the Kanai Cube. Honestly, quite impressive. But it's okay, because as it stands, we have the ability to start upgrading ton of more other armors, really giving us an opportunity at opening up our possibilities.
You will make a fine sword. I am returning to town.
Okay, I have an idea. I have a little bit of an idea of how we can be able to re-situate some of our items. So we can upgrade randoms. We can do one. Let's go over to our stash and check what we have. We have 1 Tragul's piece, 2 Tragul's piece. That is it. And we picked up a few set pieces from the ground. Let's check and see if any of these are it. Pig stickers, and no. American Waistguard, opening a chest grants increased damage. So, no. Rathma Brick, oh my god. And strong arm bracers, enemies hit by knockback suffer increased damage. So, all of which are strong now. So, it doesn't really matter what we upgrade so long as it's not the helmet or the shoulder. So we can go ahead and do the chest piece. Very well. And we got Pestilence, of course. Why would we get the piece that we wanted? So, put that back on. Corpse you consume. Pestilence really did a lot. Alright. And these require Death's Breath too, so of course. I have enough pieces of just Rathma's chest to make most of the entire set. Goodness. Why is it getting to the nitty-gritty on being a pain? Why does it feel like the game wants it to be so necessary to be such a pain? Giving me nothing. Come on. This guess I can practically just walk to the peak area.
Do not fear the end.
I'm just walking around trying to get to the Queen Aranay. I'm gonna rip off all 8 of her ridiculous spider legs. Put it on better, adopted by Miss Adams. But instead she's stuck inside the cave just away from me. There's supposed to be a challenge at some point with this. We will reach it. It's just not right now.
The grave beckons.
Honestly, changing around my build the way that I did early on made it harder on me.
Do not fear the end. This world can abide.
Called it. Honestly, if I could get one goblin room, it would probably make all the But we're about to be 3 for 3 for that did not survive. You said they were rare, man. That was not good. They're not common at all.
Decay and rot. All must serve the cycle.
I get enough depth pressure. Get exactly what I need. Trick is getting it.
Grave beckons.
Bad. be a good goblin. I don't need that. Alright, where's the tiny creature that's gonna end up letting me go to the next area? Found him. We're gonna go ahead and leave all that.
There is no room.
I missed it. Oh well. What didn't we unlock? Don't cross your fingers. There's no point. Curios Might. Unsanctified Shoulders. That's not even... That's for another Demon Hunter piece. Wow. And another Witching Hour. Why am I not surprised? I'd get parts for everything that I don't need. I don't need those. I don't need this. That. I don't have Death Breath for all these items, either way. I think I can only do one.
Small goals. I will judge.
While in the Land of the Dead, Command Skeletons deals 107 additional damage against the effect of Enforcer, Frenzy, Dark Mending, and Freezing Grass Burns. And we can do one more. Okay. Pants! Give me a pair of pants, it's worth it. A level of garbage. I do want to keep the other one.
Hello there.
Alright, level 70. We're going to give it our best shot.
Many Nephilim.
It will take a while. Not necessary. But I need to do something else, because that was depressing.
Give it more time.
far, I'm going to be able to do
Not enough essence. I have long waited for this knowledge. That needs to recharge. Essence is too low. Do not fear the end.
We will be good.
I need essence. Give it more time. I understand so much more now.
I didn't realize I haven't upgraded my
That needs to recharge.
just haven't even been paying attention.
Not enough essence. My master, pride in this. Give it more time.
have it.
I must wait. My essence is too low.
Oh, come on.
That needs to recharge. I must wait. My essence is too low.
Decay and rot.
I must wait. Give it more time.
The Rift Guardian has arrived.
Give it more time. That needs to recharge.
Oh, come on.
That needs to recharge.
Oh, time. And I have a
Let's see the
strong
gem.
feeling about this.
I need
Oh
to go
man,
back.
that's level 70 finally complete. Took long enough. Definitely much more of a
Your
pain.
valor is unsurpassed.
I understand so much more now.
So, go ahead and get over these.
I cannot afford that.
Major bonuses. And let's open this up here. Neanderthal. It just benefits everything. Leggings. Oh my god. And is it even a good set? Double the effectiveness of your shouts. Each frenzy stack. Oh, so it's for frenzy. Not horrible, but why would it give it to me for barbarian? I'm not even using a barbarian. I got Trigo's hide at least. Okay. Strength and unity. All damage is split between the wearer and the other item. You have with the resource. Oh, it's for this resource spending and generating. Not horrifying. Pollen effects last twice as long. Just a hit pull towards the target and slow them. Not horrifying. So, Relic of Akarat, equivalent gain access to all skills. And Moratorium, 35% of all damage taken is instead staggered and dealt to you over 3 seconds. And, oh. No, you already have a Flavor of Time on. In fact, the Flavor of Time you already have on is better than another one. Wow, that's crazy. that on you. Okay.
A good choice.
Glad you think so. Now we can put those away. Now we have 3 parts of the Tragul set. Helmet, shoulders, and pants. And with that, we reached level 70 on the Greater Rifts, and we've gotten 3 more pieces to the Tragul set. We've changed around our build quite a bit. We added in a chalice to our parts. So it's got a pretty unique skill, never seen it before. And with that, we're going to go ahead and call this an episode and see you guys in the next one. Until later, man. Bye-byes, dudes. And dudettes. Can't forget the ladies out there. Bye-bye.